Ever wonder why the 20s are often hailed as the prime time for pregnancy? It's a question that's been buzzing around for generations, and we're here to delve into the mystery. The 20s, a decade filled with discovery and transformation, is commonly perceived as the ideal age for pregnancy. But why? Well, from a biological standpoint, women in their 20s are often at the peak of their reproductive health, with a higher fertility rate and lower risk of certain complications. But there's also a societal element at play. The world around us seems to have painted a picture of the perfect timeline: college, career, marriage, then babies, all neatly wrapped up before the big 3-0. Yet it's important to remember that this timeline isn't a rule. It's more of a guideline, and it's certainly not the best fit for everyone. The truth is, experiences vary greatly, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Now, let's delve into the diverse experiences of women who became mothers in their 20s. Imagine the thrill of seeing 2 pink lines on a pregnancy test for the first time. For some, it's a moment of pure joy. For others, it's a mix of excitement and trepidation. One woman shared how she felt a surge of love and fear all at once. She said, "I was over the moon, but also terrified. Was I ready? Could I really be a good mom?" Then, there's the woman who found out she was expecting while still in college. She described the experience as a roller coaster of emotions, juggling between exams, morning sickness, and the anticipation of a little one. She learned the art of balance earlier than most, and she wouldn't have it any other way. Next, we have the story of a woman who welcomed motherhood after several years of trying. The journey was long and often heartbreaking, but when she finally held her baby in her arms, every struggle was worth it. She told us, "Each tear, each disappointment led me to the most beautiful moment of my life." Of course, every story isn't just about the joyous moments. There are challenges too. One woman shared how she grappled with postpartum depression, feeling isolated and overwhelmed. But through therapy and support from loved ones, she found her way back. Today, she's a strong advocate for mental health, urging new moms to seek help when they need it. Another woman found strength in the unexpected. She became a single mother in her mid-20s. Despite the initial shock and fear, she discovered an inner resilience she never knew she had. She learned to trust in her abilities and found joy in the journey, saying, "It's tough, but every day I'm showing my daughter that she can overcome anything." These are just a few examples of the myriad experiences women have had becoming mothers in their 20s. Each story is unique, each journey different. But there's one common thread: the transformative power of motherhood. It's a journey filled with ups and downs, laughter and tears, but ultimately it's a journey of love. As we can see, the journey to motherhood can be wildly different for each woman. What about juggling career, personal growth, and motherhood all at the same time? Now that's a question we hear quite often. It's like spinning plates on sticks, isn't it? You've got your career goals on one end, personal aspirations on another, and then there's the wonderful yet demanding role of motherhood. Let's picture this. You're in your 20s, your career is just taking off. You're making strides, breaking barriers, and then you discover you're about to become a parent. It's exhilarating, it's overwhelming, and it's downright scary. But you know what? It's also possible. Take, for example, Marianne, a promising software engineer who became a mother in her mid-20s. She faced the daunting task of managing a demanding job while nurturing a newborn. It was a juggling act indeed, but she found her rhythm, her balance. She discovered that she could excel at her job while also being a fantastic mom. It was not without its challenges, but she found it incredibly fulfilling. Then there's Naomi, a budding entrepreneur who had to balance the unpredictability of startup culture with the stability needed for her growing family. It was a tightrope walk, but she did it with grace and grit. Indeed, balancing multiple roles is no easy feat, but many women find it incredibly rewarding. It's a beautiful chaos, a dance of life that's worth every step. And remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about finding your balance. What happens when life throws a curveball and you become a mother much sooner than expected? Imagine waking up one day and life as you know it is about to change. You are about to become a mother in your 20s sooner than expected. Meet Emily. She was studying to become a lawyer when she found out she was pregnant. She thought her dreams were over, but guess what? She didn't give up. She juggled law school and motherhood with an admirable resilience. Today, she's not just a successful lawyer, but also a loving mother. Or take Sophie. She was planning to backpack across Europe when she discovered she was going to be a mom. She swapped her backpack for a diaper bag and in the process found a whole new world of love and joy. These are stories of women who embraced the unexpected. They adapted, they grew, they thrived. These stories remind us that life is full of surprises, and sometimes those surprises lead to the most rewarding experiences. So, what can we take away from all these diverse experiences of motherhood in the 20s? From the myriad of stories shared, we've seen the kaleidoscope of joys and challenges, the delicately balanced dance of multiple roles, and the unexpected paths that led to motherhood. Each tale unique, each journey different, yet bound by the common thread of love and resilience. Remember, there's no perfect age for pregnancy. It's about what feels right for you. Embrace your journey, no matter when it happens.